All right, right off the bat, if you enjoy my content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get more. Today, I wanted to talk about a movie I watched over the past weekend that was kind of a sleeper to me. I didn't expect much of it, and man, lately I've been going into movies with zero expectations, ones I've not really read much about or seen any reviews on, and ended up, I end up loving them. So, and this one was no different. This past weekend, you saw the title. I watched Unhinged on Amazon Prime Video, and this movie stars Russell Crowe. And God, man, you gotta love Russell Crowe, right? You gotta love Gladiator. You gotta love A Beautiful Mind, like classics, right? He's a fantastic actor, and when I saw that he was in this Amazon film, and not to knock people who do Amazon or streaming service films like Netflix, because big name actors are doing this stuff now. It's a different ball game than it used to be, and even TV series like, you know, big budget movie stars never used to do the lowly serial acting. They never used to be on series or on commercials, and nowadays it's just it's a totally different thing. Like Samuel L. Jackson is selling credit cards. You know what I mean? Like, uh, you've got Matthew McConaughey selling cars. Like, it's a different world we're in now. So it wasn't that. It was just the fact that this movie didn't get a whole lot of buzz. And you would think Russell Crowe, and he used to be, but back when Gladiator came out, back when A Beautiful Mind came out, he was on top of the acting world, and he was a massive name. Like, if he was in something, it was going to be awesome. So I was kind of surprised that I hadn't heard much about this Russell Crowe film. And honestly, we haven't seen a lot from Russell Crowe in recent years. So I didn't know what to expect going in. And I had seen very like little snippets of a trailer. I'd never actually seen the full trailer, but I knew that Russell Crowe was fat now. And I'm not fat shaming. I'm just saying Russell Crowe, you remember him from Gladiator. He was not a big man. In this film, he is like bordering on classic John Goodman big. And it was surprising to me. But that in no way hinders the man's acting, because as I said, where it felt like the role was a step down, he brought the fire, as Russell Crowe does, and he was fantastic in like super believable as this mentally disturbed antagonist. And I loved this movie. I loved it, and it was super short. It was less than an hour and 30 minutes. That's credits included. That you don't see anymore. You don't see an hour and a half films anymore. But that's all you needed. I mean, this thing is packed from beginning to end. It's a thrill ride. It is edge of your seat shit. It's no joke. And I haven't watched a movie like that in a long time that actually really had me like this watching it. Like, oh my God, what's about to happen next? From the first like major bang scene, the first one that really jarred me, from then on it was like, man, what's this dude gonna do next? Because it was insanity. I mean, he had crazy man nailed to a T. And this film is extremely violent. If you're not into that, don't watch this film. It caught me off guard how jarring this movie was. Every scene where something jarring happened, it wasn't just like, ooh, it was, you were literally like, you're watching it and you're like really into like, what's gonna happen, and then boom, this thing happened. And you I don't know how many times watching this that I actually by myself like yelled out like, oh Jesus, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, it was like, God damn, that's crazy. Movies don't do that to me. I mean, jump scares don't do that to me. Those type of movies where something just like boom, like catches you out of nowhere. This one, it was like you almost knew it was coming. You knew something big was about to happen, but it still jarred you to your core. And I highly recommend this movie. Russell Crowe, like I said, is brilliant. The rest of the actors in it are brilliant. It's really well done. And as I said, it's a super fast watch. You don't have to invest a lot of time into this. But believe me, once you start watching it, you will be enthralled. You will be stuck watching this film until its conclusion. Because it grabs you like that. Can't say enough about it. Really fantastic sleeper hit for me. I wasn't expecting a lot from it, and I was like, damn. That was like, I haven't seen a thriller like this in a long time. A long time. But it was fantastic. Cannot recommend it enough. Unhinged. And this dude is unhinged. The only thing in this entire movie that kind of rubbed me the wrong way was at the very end. There's a super cheesy line, right? This chick says, the lead actress, and I'm not going to tell you when or what happened, but she goes, it was just like this cheesy one-liner, right? She says, here's your courtesy tap or some shit like that. Like it was, and I thought it was unnecessary because the rest of the film was so like, I would say grounded, right? It felt realistic, although it is kind of outlandish. But you can imagine someone going this far off the rails. This shit happens in real life. Oh, I guess there was one more scene. The beginning kind of montage of just how on edge people are in society. I didn't really need that for this film. I didn't really need that. The film gave it to me, and I didn't need the precursor. So that's the only things I could do without that, and I could do without the cheesy line towards the end of the movie. So, but otherwise, man, it was so good. So good. And you know what? I don't often talk about movies that I dislike. I usually just don't feel like talking about them, so I don't make videos about them. But, you know, this one I more than liked. I thought it was awesome. Awesome. If you haven't watched it, trust me, you're going to enjoy it. You are going to enjoy it. As long as you have a strong stomach, because it is not for the weak at heart. But yeah. All right. If you enjoy videos like this, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, because I do way more than just movie reviews. I do TV series reviews. I do current events. I put my podcast on this channel. All kinds of stuff. Just whatever I feel like doing. And I try to do it daily. Something new and interesting daily. Pop culture, entertainment news, all kinds of stuff. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe for more. Or you can go over and check out the podcast, Daily BS, which is, it's just an audio version of this. So if you could do without the video, go check that out. But if you like the video, stick right here. And if you decide to stick around, if you decide to subscribe to the YouTube channel or favorite or follow the podcast, then I will talk to you again tomorrow. Thanks.